Good morning, boys and girls. Well, we're back at it. Today I'm going to show you how to install a fuel pump on our new engine that we've been working on. In the last ones, there's a push rod in here. Now, inside there, once you get that push rod in, not everybody knows, but this bolt right here will hold that push rod up while you put your fuel pump in. But what you got to do is you got to roll that engine over top dead center one so that that cam is that direction. So what you do is get it at top dead center one right here. Push your push rod up. Get a bolt that's long and stick it in here, and it will hold that push rod up. Now, some of you guys are like me, you're fast and you don't need it. But the slower guys that are going to fight it, this is the way to do it, guys. All right. Got my gasket. Got silicone. Now, you do not have to put silicone on here. But I always put a little silicone to hold it to the stupid pump. So you go around and you don't have to go around the bolt holes, just go around the surface that's gonna hold the oil in the block. You don't have to have a bunch of it, just enough to hold it on the pump. Pretty simple evaluation. All right, once you get it like that, be sure and wipe your silicone on your britches. Your wife will love that. Take your pump. Take your bolts out. Stick it over it just like that. Okay, so what happens here is that push rod in there is going to push right here, and that causes a bellows in here to pull the fuel out of the tank and push it up to the carburetor. Take it, slide it up in there kind of close, just like so. Put a bolt in. Now, this is a little more difficult when you're hanging over a hood, but same principle. Once you get the bolt started, go ahead and start working them together, get them tied in good. Once you get to this point, take your inner wrench, start tightening her up. Now I've just used 2 grade 5 bolts. You'll probably use the same ones that came with it. Being out this is new engine, I lost the ones that actually came out of here. But these are the same bolt, grade 5. I did go ahead and put lock washers on them because I kind of like stuff to stay where I put it. Once you get all this tightened up, as you can see, it's a little bit warm down here today. All right, that's good and tight. Made a good seal. Do not forget to take this bolt out, because if you leave it in there, the long one, if you leave the long one in there, you are going to tear up your push rod. So I always back it all the way out. Now, these holes were actually for the old style 50s model engine mounts. A dog bone went here and over here, but anyway, we don't have to worry about that either. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our really long bolt out. And you can store it right here if you want to, or if you wanna remember, you know, just keep that bolt around whenever you get ready to change your fuel pump, you need to put that in. Now, this hole does go all the way to the block, so you'll wanna take a bolt with a gasket and put on there a little short one, put it right there, and that's how you install a fuel pump on a mechanical fuel pump on a 350 big block. Most any